You're a 2 million plus miler with us. Thank you so much for your work. And I thought, oh, he understands me. He knows what I want. I want my bag to go with me. And I gave him my bag. And even more to engage me and pull me into this trust, he handed me a ticket that had a number on it for my bag that said my bag was going to go to Seoul, Korea. And I thought, oh, he's perfect. He gets me. He knows what I want. And I got on the plane, completely trusting, full expectation that this was going to happen. I thought the second aspect of trust is motive. I thought, man, I have flown 2.2 million miles with Delta. I'm a diamond with Delta. His motivation is to get me what I need, my bag to Seoul, Korea. And my motivation is, oh, I'm going to pay my money to Delta Airlines, and they're going to get my bag to Seoul, Korea. So we had, he got me, number one, we understood each other. And number two, we thought we had the same motives to get my bag to Seoul, Korea. But then, the third point, something happened. Ability is the third point. You can't have trust without ability. And I thought to myself, well, Delta has all these airlines, all these planes, these beautiful new planes, Airbus 350s, with everything works, and they're nice, and they're new, and they have these systems, and all these trolleys that take the baggage all over. They absolutely have to have the ability to get my bag from Palm Beach, Florida to Seoul, Korea. I had a very high level of trust in their ability. And as a 2.2 million miler, I've seen their ability before, and it did pretty good. So I believed in their ability. Now, there are other airlines, I don't believe in their ability. I tell you what, there's an airline in America called Southwest. I wouldn't give them one of my bags if you gave me $1,000, because I can guarantee you my bag probably will not go with me. Zero belief in Southwest's ability to get my bag to me, but high belief in Delta's. But then something happened. And it's the next level, the next thing you have to have for trust is character. And let me talk about character a little bit. Because most people think character is just being honest, not lying. Everybody knows you don't lie, right? But character is more than that. Character is that I not only can believe you're not lying to me, that you're for me, that was the first one, right? That we get each other, that we're have like intentions. But character is that I really believe that you're going to do what you said, because I believe in your heart you want to do it. And you've done it over again. So I believed in the character of Delta Airlines. But my bag still did not even get to Korea. No bag. Other point of trust is this. Please excuse me, I need it. Other point of trust is track record. Track record is very important. As I said, with Southwest Airlines, I don't trust them because they have a very bad track record. I know how many percentage of bags don't get there. Delta Airlines has a very good track record. About 93% of all Delta bags reach the destination. It's a good track record. Not only that, I've been flying Delta Airlines for almost 30 years. And in 30 years, Delta Airlines has lost my bags twice. In 30 years. They have a good track record. So I believed in them. I trusted them. I believed that they believed in me and that we had a linking. And their track record is good. But what happened? They still failed. My bag is now in Palm Beach, Florida. It's not here. It's not where it should be. They failed. The next thing we have to learn about trust is this, that even though we can have trust in someone, we can earn trust in others by doing the first five things. The last one is the most important. We have to be willing and open to let people earn trust back. Because I guarantee you're all young people, and you all want to be leaders. As leaders, you can have people that you've tested on all 5 of those things, and they will still fail you. And you know what? You will fail them. 100% guarantee. At some point in your life, you will fail someone at trust. Whether it's your boss, whether it's your company, whether it's your parents, whether it's your wife, or whether it's your children. At some point in all of our lives, we fail people when it comes to trust. But what we have to learn to do to be leaders is we have to learn to help people to rebuild trust. Because if someone breaks your trust, you can't just throw them away. I've got a 30-year relationship with Delta Airlines. They broke my trust. But I'm going to let them earn my trust back. They're going to earn my trust back in several ways. One way is they're going to give me some money. It's important. Cost me money, they're going to give me money. They're also going to give me some other things. Most importantly, I'm going to give them an opportunity the next time I check my bag to do it right and to perform again. So many times in companies, and even more so in families, and I've seen this so many times with families, a child fails. And the parent doesn't give that child space to redeem that failure. They don't give that child space to earn back that trust. And forever there's a wall between a father and a son, or a mother and a daughter. But to be a great leader, you have to be great at not only being a trustworthy person, but learning how to let others regain trust and come back from failure. So many of you talked about everybody fails, right? We embrace that. We say everybody fails, but we don't talk enough about what happens when somebody fails. How do I bring them back to success? What is my job as the leader to help the one that failed to succeed again? Because people are not commodities. Every single one of you is special. Every single one of you was made for a unique purpose to change this world in some way. I don't know what it is. I don't know what your special purpose to change the world is, but I know you have one. I don't know what yours is, but I know you have one. Every one of you has a special purpose that you were created with to change this world, to make this world better. John Maxwell says that everything rises and falls on leaders. He also says that leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. But he didn't always tell people what the definition of a good leader was. Because how many of you know that there are a lot of leaders that are bad leaders? They're leaders. They have great influence, but they're not good. John Maxwell says that the test of good leadership is powerful, positive change. Powerful, positive change. If you're measuring your leadership, you're measuring other people's leadership, are they producing powerful, positive change in people's lives, in their families, in their community, in their business, in their country? If they're producing powerful, positive change, they're good leaders. But I guarantee you that as those good leaders throughout their life, they've failed sometimes. They've broken trust with people. But they've had the opportunity to bring people back, to earn trust back. So I encourage you, look at the different aspects of trust and how you give it and the extent to which you give it to people. But always remember that you have a responsibility in other people's lives to help them to earn trust back when they've lost it, when they've failed. And I want to leave you with this today. Nobody becomes the greatest by always winning. You become the greatest by the way you handle failure and the way you bring others with you.